it's Jo. I'm here today. I did a poll on, what was it, Instagram? No, which one could you, Facebook. And I asked if anybody wanted to see a look done with my new Morphe palette that I got. I'm surprised I bought a Morphe palette. Me? I mean, I like the Jaclyn Hill one, but this is the 35T. It says Dope Taupe. But I was going back and forth trying to decide if I wanted this or not because I wanted the purple one. I was looking at the Norvina. I'm back and forth, and who knows? Maybe I'll still get that if I can get it on a good sale or whatever. But let me get this open here, and this is what the palette looks like. And it's got a lot of purple tones and, you know, all different things. I'll add in swatches here. Swatching it at the time. So I was like, ooh, that's got some purples in it. And I did some comparisons. And, of course, this doesn't have the real bright purples in it that, or the pinks. But I was kind of intrigued by this palette. So... and this isn't probably the most ideal way to show you swatches, but you know me, I'm not ideal, and I struggle to go over each color when I try to do it on my arm. So, you knowing me as a goofball that I am, I'm going to show you the colors. So, on my leg, but this is what the palette looks like, which didn't realize that they had a nice purple palette. Excuse my background on this. When I show you the swatches, how I did it is I went down, 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 you know, down, 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 or whatever. A few of these are patchy, but yeah, I'd have to say there's no name, so this color is one of my favorites. This one's one of my favorites. I like this color here. I like this one. Up in here, I love this color. Some of the darker ones are okay too, but I really enjoy this color and this one up here. So, like I said, I went down, you know, as I went down all the way down through. So. Excuse how this looks, but in order to get all the colors, this is what I did. Is on my leg. So here's the coloring. Like I said, that's one of my favorites. And don't mind my awful leg, but this is the coloring as we go down through the palette. So I don't know. I think some of these colors are very impressive. You know, of course, the shimmer ones are very pretty, but I don't care for these ones here. And then that's the last 5 there, or whatever. So, as you can tell, I had a hard time with some of the colors, trying to get them just to swatch. But again, that's what this palette. Oops, sorry. This palette looks like. So what did you think? What do you think? I mean, that's got some, so I'm going to do some looks with that. I really love to use this color here as my oh, sugar and spice, the transition. The transition color. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm going to do that, and before I get into my eyes, I'm just going to let you know what I've done so far. Because I'm doing another video on the wear test of the Too Faced multi-sculpting concealer and the powder. That's another video, so that's why I've already got on my base. What I've used is, for my primer, I used the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Pore Perfecting. I used that. I used my Tarte stick because I'm trying to get rid of, I'm trying to pan it, not pan it. I know how to pan her. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's about the only Tarte foundation so far that I've found that I really don't like because it's real sticky. I think it's sticky kind of, and it doesn't play well with other products. So I'm just trying to get that down. So I have already done the concealer. Well, I color corrected with the NYX. I've got concealer done already, and I've powdered my face. Now I'm gonna work on my the rest of my face. So I'll show you a little bit of that, but for the most part, I'm gonna just show you the eyes. I'm gonna start with the Park Princess, the Tarte Park Princess, and we're getting this in the Boxy Luxe. If any of you are going to sign up for the Boxy Luxe, I think man, I really broke, but I kind of want it. In a way, I'm kind of glad I almost bought this, a second one of this, when it was on for $23. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I waited. I really, really love this palette. I know some people don't care for Tarte, but I really like this palette. So I'm going to start with the color Angle, and I'm just going to kind of start back here. And if I look this direction, it's because my main mirror is right here. So that could be why. And I know it's a different background, but I'm working with what I have. So I just kind of, I feel where my bone is, and I just kind of follow down. And I don't go very far. I just go a little bit. I just want to, just underneath, because I'm an over makeupper, if that makes sense. So I just kind of come back here with the darker color, and then I'll go into the next one here, because I am going to use the butter bronzer. I just dropped it and it broke, so I've got to fix it. So I kind of tap that off, and then I just kind of go in a little bit with that one to kind of blend the two together. And I kind of go up here. Now's where I get a little crazy with overdoing my makeup sometimes, but I can't help it, you know? Gotta get rid of that double chin. I know I have a, right? So, we're going through here. What do you think? So far, so good. Because we're gonna go in with a little bit of the other. I could have used the shiny ones, but I didn't. So, okay. So there's that. Next, what I'm going to go into is I'm going to just do my face with my butter bronzer, which I broke. Ah! All the pieces come out. No! I want to repress it. Look, I broke it. It's not terrible, but I got to repress it. So anyway, I'm going to go in, and I've got a little, just put a little bit of that on there. This is just to kind of warm my face up, because I feel like my, oh, what do you call it, foundation was a little light. So, and I just kind of, this is the way I kind of bronze my face up. Give myself a what is that called? A forehead helmet, someone had said. So how are y'all doing? I go across my eyes a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to go right into my blush. I'm trying this out. I saw this on Emily Noel, what is it? Emily Noel, is it 86? I think. And she said go back into your stash and see what you have to try to kind of get a little bit of highlight in your blush and the whole 9 yards. So, and I was surprised that I had this Maybelline Master Highlight blush. So it's got just a little bit of everything. So I'm going to just kind of swirl my brush in there a little bit first. And a lot of people start here. I kind of start back here. I guess I'm old school. And come forward a little bit. And then drape up. Then I kind of come to my cheeks. See how it's kind of adding just a little bit of shine? And I haven't even put any highlighter on. So I kind of go with my cheek here and up. kind of go up with my... Do you see? Can you? I don't know if you could tell just the general luminosity there is. Start here, then I kind of go forward and up. I know I go overboard with this kind of stuff, don't I? I go across the nose, just so it looks like I got a little bit of sun across the nose. So I go in with that. It's got a little bit of shine. I will add highlighter, but so I'm gonna go in with that. But then I also go in with my butter bronzer, the butter blush, excuse me, just a little bit, and I kind of, I don't know, it just kind of the light pink just around here. I just kind of then buff everything all together, kind of go across. Just to kind of have color everywhere. Okay, so now we've got both of those things done. I'm not going to do highlight yet because I know I'm going to put powder underneath here just in case it does fall. So let me just kind of take a brush and kind of combine everything here. Make sure everything's all blended together. I am going to run my bronzer brush underneath there just so I don't lose this part. Kind of keep me looking, well, in my mind, a little thinner. Okay, so let's get started with, do I want to do my brows first? Okay, let's do some brows. I'm trying to learn how to use powder. Haha. So I guess you put a little wax on the brush and then kind of on here. So, well, you know what? I better use a spoolie first. I don't know. I may end up just going back to the pencil if this messes up because I don't really know what I'm doing. So we'll practice together. How about that? The way I understand it is you kind of just line your where you want it to go. I think the color that they picked out for me, oops, ooh, look at how dark that is. Wipe some of that off. I think the color that was picked out for me is the wrong shade. I think it's too red and brown for my dark hair. Am I doing this right? I feel like Groucho Marx. Okay, well that's as good as that's gonna get. Alright, so let's jump into the palette. See what we can come up with. Okay. Let's see. Like I said, I wish these had names, but they don't. I'm gonna start with this one here, okay? And I'm gonna buff that pretty much everywhere. But I start up here. But I'm gonna I'm one that likes to kind of help build the bottom before I'm at the top. So I just kind of go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. A little bit around here and there. A little more on the other side. This is a no, what does Rhonda say? This is a no judgment zone with application. I'm not a makeup artist. Just like you and I. Okay, so now that I've laid my my purple base down everywhere, now I think I'm gonna go into, let's see, I think I'm gonna jump right in to this one, and I might mix a little of this with it. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna jump right in with that one. I'll get a bigger brush for that. Why not go bold? But I start out light with it, and then I'll build it up. Do you see the difference in colors so far? I almost forgot which one I was using. I always go there. I'm gonna go around to the bottom. So let's do the other eye. Okay, so what I do next normally is I take a smaller brush and then I'll go in with a little bit of the same color, but then I'm gonna add in just a little, whoops, you didn't, I had this color just a little bit, and then I'm gonna just add in, where'd it go? A little bit of this bright purple, just a tad. And what I do with that is I just go right here, just to kind of keep it right there in the corner. I might put a little bit down here, but I go right here, just to deepen up just that outer corner, that V. There, I might throw just a tear underneath. Okay, so we go a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Go right in there where that crease is. Just to deepen up that corner. Can you see the difference? What do you think? Do you see how it's a little bit different? Okay, so now I'm just going to take a brush, nothing on it, and just kind of blend everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some of my shimmery, more brighter shimmery colors. So let's see, what do we want to use today? I'm not exactly sure what this one will do, but let's try it. I haven't used all these colors yet, so hopefully this won't be darker. Oh, we might need a little bit of a little lighter color. Where did it go? I forgot what one I was using. I need my little, what do you call it? Mirror, so that I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll have to go in with something just a little bit lighter, but I'll finish this out. Then we'll add some more. I do like this color. So just a little bit. I always just throw a little bit of everything under there as I go. Alright, so let's see what color I can come up with that's a little lighter. So I think I'm going to try this one. Let's see what that one does. Oops, I'm losing everything here. See if that lightens up. Kind of made it a little brown, didn't it? This is a dark look anyway. I've got a bunch of fallout. So where did I do with my little brush there? I forgot to put the powder underneath. So now I'm going to just dip back into that very first color that I used up at top. And I'm going to kind of just put a little there just to lighten it back up. It's a matte. Now we're going to mix everything all together. It'll look better when I'm all done, I promise. I'm dropping everything on the floor. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to take some of this color in here and put it on my eye. Let's just try it. Since we're trying things out, we'll just kind of grab just a little bit of each one of those. I might just be wrecking this whole thing. But let's just see. Hear my puppy in the background. I don't know. Did a little something. Okay, so I know this is long. I'll try to cut it down the best that I can. There's that. Go back in and just kind of here, darken this part up. Right in where that was. I'm going to go into this Ofra highlighter, which I dropped and broke my favorite colors. And where'd my little brush go? It's over here. And I'm going to dip into that a little bit to try to help with the inner corner. To lighten that up. Such a gloomy day here today. I'm just kind of mixing. I'm like just kind of going to, I'm not touching that one, but I'm just kind of going around and just kind of picking up all different ones. Put that right there. Then I'll press it in and it'll go a little bit in. In there. Alright, so let's throw a little bit of highlighter up here. Whoops. It's a little much, so we'll spread it out. Let's kind of spread that out a little bit. Pull some of the purple back up in there a little bit. I have nowhere to go today. Was supposed to go to an appointment, but hubby decided he was going to not be cooperative, let's just say. Which is a normal appearance here, but it is what it is, right? So, alright, now let's add some liner and mascara. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got my liner and my mascara on. For liner, I've got pink on the bottom to try to keep it light. And this is the, what is this? The Urban Decay one, the 24/7. I like those, but I have to sharpen them quite often. And then I also went in with the Lorac Plum color in the upper. And I smudged a little bit here. And underneath, oh, I forgot to clean up my mascara. So I did that, and obviously I gotta clean that all up now that that's dry. And you can't really tell, but I also have purple mascara over top of the mascara I have on the bottom. There. That's better. There. So we fixed that. Alright, so now all we have left is highlighter and a little lip. A little lip. And we should be complete with this, right? So far, what do you think? Alright, so I'm going to go back into that Ofra palette. And I'm just going to kind of, I got to be careful because it's broke. I'm not going to use this color, but I'm just going to mostly use this one and this one. But I'm just going to kind of dot it around there. Tap a bunch off. Just put a little on. Ooh, look at that. The one thing I do like about the Ofra formula is when you're looking forward, you don't see it as much, but when you're on the side, I always throw just a hair up above my eye, just a little bit. Okay, so let's do the other side since I'm not really going anywhere today. Got a few things to do. This side I could never really see because I can't see very well without my glasses, so I never know if I go too far or not because I can't really see. Throw a little bit on my nose, over my lip, maybe just a little on the nose here. So am I glowing? It's hard to tell with the light, huh? Here, we'll just throw a little more because, like I said, I can't tell. Because the lighting in here is a little crazy, but... And, yeah, I think I'm going to put just a little bit of that. How about like that? Why not? What the heck? I was looking for my one lipstick and I cannot seem to find it. So I think what we're going to do is just go in with a gloss today. And this is the Almay Goodness Gloss. I don't know, I can't read the color, it's too small. It's this one here. I'm not really a big fan of Almay anymore, but I had a coupon where I basically only paid 29 cents for this, so let's put some of this on. I bought it in this color, and then like a pinky purple. But for today, I think this will work. It's just kind of, It is what it is, right? I probably should have went in with a liner, but I didn't. So, yeah, so this is the look for today. So, what do you think? Do you think it all turned out okay? To show you the Morphe palette. And, like I said, this was just something new that I had. I was surprised that I bought it. And I hope that one of you, if you guys have any of the purples at home and can recreate the look and show me, that would be super. I hope you like this tutorial. And if you're new, please stick around and subscribe. Leave me a comment and a like. It won't hurt you. The subscribe button, it's right there. Just click it and click the bell so that you know when I upload each time. And make sure you come back because I am doing a wear test on the new Too Faced, what do you call it? Concealer and powder. So, what do you think? Okay, guys, I'll catch you later. Bye. Keep smiling.